You want the strategy of the Sith? Smeagol. He didn't brush his tongue again. Look, first of all, I intentionally drink gross stuff before I take it. Just fun for me. Second of all, they just won't do it. It's real simple. It's real simple. The Constitution and the higher power alike assure them that's not legal or moral, and they're definitely doing that. Everyone can prove it. Even if they have to take screenshots to prove it being censored, they can prove it. That's the least of it. It's a full-blown war against the truth and the communications and all of it, just for a long time in this country, just for one country. God knows that about them. They just don't care. God said right now, even like just the whole time. So does the Constitution. That's not legal now. Now, there are a bunch of faggots who are guilty for a long time with bricks in the wall faggotry because they think they're smarter than their Constitution or their institution or even especially Yahweh and Yahweh our righteousness. That's God and Jesus. They just don't like them. They hate them, preciouses. They know that. They don't like them, especially if they seem Christian. Then they really hate them, or, hey, that's not fair. They're just, going to spit at Timmy because they're not Christian, but, that's, other than that, they swear they like him, right? Because you can't do that to a fellow human being, especially a little Tigger kid that you even know the play. And we all know the play with Tigger kid, even growing up. They're doing some gaslighting for some shit, but really raised nuts. And then nuts, and there's like... Italian Americans are no longer, we're never in control. That was my point. You think they're in control and not the government or the Constitution? You're wrong. God's in control. Some unusual act of strong delusion, blah, blah, blah. Even, because it's the same words even back, they know that first. They're so nuts with this Tobin spirit guide, and they got to outwit the God of the Bible because he's not in it. That's their competition. So anyway. But they know that it will never not be. Trump knows the citizens and Trump alike are guilty right now, just right now. And they will not admit that. They don't like that. They would rather put up with all this horse shit than admit that. And it's just fucked. And they declared war on the truth first. And then the truth declared war back at latest March 3rd of 2025. And then they censor it, and that fat fuck goes on and gives a State of the Union the next day. But he didn't mention that when he knew that goddamn well. They all knew that. So, they're just pure evil. They're just pure evil.